Welcome everyone to the Bengata Bowl with Grazers versus the Rampage. A little battle of the Cheddar division here. Today, Hetty Robertson will be pitching for the Grazers, and Vincente Sims gets the start for the Rampage. That brings up Tony Austin, who's leading it off today for the Grazers in their mustard yellow. Love it. There's a strike from Sims. Get to him in a moment. Grounded to Peichel for the first out. As Justice Berg steps in. Sims is 1-1 on the year. Throws a four-seamer, two-seamer slider change, a little bit more of a junk and velocity pitcher than accuracy. Is 3-0 is the count. That one's hit to right field. Extra base hit here for Berg. Goes in safely for a double, so Justice Berg gets a double here.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 23.
And Aria Torres steps in and thinks about that, but takes the ball, 1-0. There's another inside pitch from Sims. That one's hit very well. Let's see if that has the distance. Does it? Yes, it does. .434-foot home run. Torres' fourth of the season and 10th RBI. And the Grazers lead it 2-0. As Dallas Hatter steps in. And he pops that one up. Let's see who's going to be there to get it. Is that Gilmore? Yes, it is. For the second out. Esperanza now. Center fielder for the Grazers. Grazers won 2 games against the Strongmen the last couple of games, so coming off a little win streak there. 2-2 now to Esperanza. Ball inside from Sims, who's looking tense already. Gets him to swing at the high and inside Cheese. And Prowse is there to put it away rather, for the final out. Grazers get 2 runs here in the top of the first. We go to the bottom half of the frame. And Chang leads it off for the Rampage. There's a strike. And nice little grooved pitch there from Robertson. And that one's fouled away. 98 in the gun from Hetty Robertson. Gets him. Looking on the high strike. Good pitch in there from Robertson. Miles Pruitt steps in now. Fouls that one off down the third base line. 1-1 now. And now the 1-2 to Pruitt. 102 on the gun from Robertson. You can see her stats are just out of control today. That one's grounded kind of no man's land. Hatter fields it and throws the first for the second out. Lucian Sparks, 102 in the gun. That might be the fastest pitch that we've seen all year. And that one's a base hit up the middle. So the Rampage have a runner on first here. Brings up Kyan Baker. Playing right field today. And 2-1 now to Baker. Robertson tries to get him in chase. 3-1. There's a good pitch. K-Man activated. And Baker's walked. So Robertson walks Baker. Now Kason Prowse comes in. 2 outs, runners on first and second. That one's grounded right to Hatter. Final out of the inning. Rampage stranded pair. 6, 7, 8 due up now for the Grazers in the top half of the second inning. Chirp Earp steps in. Having a rough year. Chirp Earp hitting 147, 2 homers, 2 RBIs. He swings through that one from Sims, who looks to have settled down a little bit after that rough first inning. And gets him. So Earp strikes out. His rough season continues. Brings up Amos Yellow. First baseman for the Grazers. I just love their mustard jerseys. And there's a good pitch there from Sims. Gets him swinging. And wow, what a catch there from Kraus. Behind the plate. Nice diving stop. So 2 outs now. Class Sparks steps in. That one's fouled off. 2-1. And the 3-1 now to Sparks. Popped up down the right field line. Baker puts it away there in foul territory for the final out of the inning. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Rampage. Mike Gilmore steps in. Let's see if Robertson can keep that good rhythm going from the first inning. It's grounded to Hatter for the first out. Parsons steps in. 316 so far this year with 3 homers and 12 RBIs. Ooh, very inside. Brush him off the plate. And again, a little history here with Parsons and Robertson. Possibly hit to Berg for the second out. And now it brings in Peichel. That one's hit quite well. And it's in for a base hit in front of Earp. It's a little 2-out base hit here for Peichel. McFreddy steps in now. Playing left field today. I think that actually might be the first time we've seen Baker in right field for the Rampage, but could be wrong. That was 100 on the gun there from Robertson. She is totally dealing today. Good pitch. Breaking pitch there. 1-2 now. McFreddy pops that one up. That's getting into the Grazers dugout. 1-2. Try to get him chased low. 2-2 now to McFreddy. And try to tie him up inside. Full count. And McFreddy is walked. So Robertson walks McFreddy. 2 on now as Valentino Chang steps in. 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the second. That one's hit quite well, but right at Esperanza for the final out. So Rampage strand a pair. Go to the top of the third, 9-1-2 up for the Grazers. And Stevenson looks at 2 balls from Sims. There's a strike. Sims at 35 pitches here in the 3rd inning so far. And now he's working back, full count. And she's walked, so Stevenson walks. That brings up the top of the order, Tony Austin, who's 0 for 1 today. One of the better hitters in Cheese League baseball. Strike high and inside there. Runner goes. 1-2 now in Austin. That one's hit quite well down the right field line. Is that going to sneak in? Oh, wow, what a play from McFreddy out there. Nice diving catch.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, number 57.
That brings up Justice Berg, who's 1 for 1 with a double today. What a catch there from McFreddy in left field. Grounded to Chang, to Sparks, and back to Chang for the 3-6-3 double play. Two, 3, 4 due up here for the Rampage. Miles Pruitt steps in. Robertson grooves one in there. Good pitch, kind of throws him up. That one's hit quite well though. Does it have the distance? It's off the wall. Esperanza fields it, fires it in. It is a leadoff double here. So, leadoff double. Rampage have a base runner in scoring position. Sparks is up. He pops that one up. And Sparks flies out to Sparks.
The right fielder.
So 1 out now. Kyan Baker steps in.
Number 43.
The runner in scoring position, a chance to make a dent here. And that Grazers lead. That one's popped up. And gets on the Rampage dugout. K-Man activated for Robertson. That one's popped up here to yellow for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Casey Prowse steps in. I like his little walk-up music there. Seen these teams play so much away. Rarely get to see them play at home. So when their home music comes up, it's kind of neat. 1 and 2 now in Prowse. One's grounded to yellow. He runs over, takes it himself for the final out. So Rampage are unable to capitalize. Oh, excuse me, unable to capitalize there
The right fielder.
on getting that leadoff runner
23.
on second. Ariad Torres steps in for the Grazers. You see Grazer fans in the crowd today in the Bengata Bowl sporting their Triceratops yellow. 3-1 now to Torres. And full count. And Sims walks her. So Torres is on leadoff walk here
The second baseman.
as Dallas Hatter steps in.
43.
Torres runs quite well there at first base as well. There's a strike from Sims, who's 53 pitches now. Runner goes, and double him up there.
Now batting, the center
Good
fielder.
gun behind the plate,
Number
Casey
4.
Prowse. So Esperanza steps in now with 2 outs, and he hits a little 2-out single up the middle. A lot of Grazers fans here today
Now
at the Bengata Bowl when you see those shots
Number
there.
18.
The outfield especially. Throw over to first, very close. Chirp Earp steps in. A lot of Grazers fans indeed. Popped up. Baker's there to put it away for the final out. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. 6, 7, 8 due up. For the Rampage. Micah Gilmore's 0 for 1 today.
Number 14.
As I said, these teams are pretty evenly matched. Robertson and Sims are pretty evenly matched as Gilmore brings out to Robertson. Robertson's 1 and 1 on the year. Sims also 1 on 1, so it's a pretty even matchup here. Cheddar division rivals. And 3-0 now on Parsons. And Robertson walks him. So Parsons is on first. Brings up Peichel, who's 1 for 1 today. Parsons runs quite well over there, and they're going to check on him. And that gets away from yellow. And Parsons thinks about it. I wouldn't go too far. And grounded through the left side for a base hit. So the Rampage threatening here.
Now batting, the
2
left
runners on,
fielder. Number
1 out. Nick Freddy up. He swings right through that one. Good pitching. Robertson mixing in those breaking pitches, all speeds too. Popped up here. Torres camps under it. And he kind of overshot there. Second base. Thank God Austin was there to grab it.
Number
So
29.
Chang steps in. He's looking tense. With 2 outs, 2 on here in the bottom of the 4th. Ooh, Robertson brushes him off the plate. Hit very well. The outfield was playing in for some reason. And, oh, past diving Esperanza. And Chang slides into third with a bases clearing triple. All knotted up at 2 now. As Miles Pruitt comes in. And that one's popped up. Nobody's going to get there.
Ball inside.
2-1 now on Pruitt. And that's outside 3-1. And there's a strike. Full count now. Grounded to Hatter for the final out. Rampage get 2 runs though. They tie it up 2-2 as we go to the top of the 5th. Bottom part of the order up now for the Grazers. And Yellow steps in. He's 0 for today. Sims is still out there battling. Approaching 60 pitches now. Grounded to Gilmore for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, number
Sparks.
16.
There's a strike. And a ball outside, 1-1 to Sparks. And that one's hit into the left center gap. And it gets past, that gets past McFreddy out there. So Sparks is on with a 1-out double.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And Harley Stevenson steps in. Should walk today so far. And 1-1 on Stevenson. Grounded to Sparks at short, I apologize. Across the diamond for the second out.
Number 14.
Tony Austin steps in, leadoff hitter, 0 for 2 today. Sims doing a good job of keeping him off base. That's popped up, and Prowse camps under it for the final out of the inning. 3-4-5 due up now for the Rampage. Bottom part of the 5th. And it's Lucian Sparks who steps in, 1 for 2 today.
18.
That one's kind of hit into no man's land out there. And they get him for the first out of the inning. Kyan Baker steps in. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk. Grounds one through the left side, base hit. So Baker's on now. And that brings up Case and Prowse, 0 for 2. With 1 out, runner on first. That one's squibbed down the third base line. Fair ball. Berg fields it, throws it across to Yellow with a second out. And Micah Gilmore steps in, 0 for 2. Gilmore really would like to get things going. He's a power hitting second baseman, but hasn't really shown it this year. Does have 3 home runs. Not too far off the pace set by Gomez of the stronger end, but not a lot of extra base hits. I'd like to see him produce a little bit more here on Rampage. 2-2 now, Gilmore, and that one's popped up. Hatter goes out. Feels that one for the final out of the 5th. 2-3-4 now. Berg, Torres, and Hatter do up for the Grazers.
Number 57.
Sims still working away. 70 pitches. Stats trending downward as that one's popped up and Chang camps under it. For the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Torres is 1 for 1 today with a homer. Swings through that one. There's a good pitch from Sims. 1-2. And Sparks dives, makes the stop. I don't think there's any chance to get Torres, so
The second
good
baseman.
play there nonetheless.
Number 43.
So 1 on, 1 out for Hatter. Who's feeling quite tense at the plate. Hitting 225, 1 homer, 5 ribbies. And 2-1 now to Hatter. Sims, you see velocity is in the red now. Not good. Ooh, that is off of Chang's glove. He tips it over to Sims for the out. So 2 outs now. Runner advances to second, and we're going to have a pitching change. Simon comes in out of the bullpen. Simon has been lights out all season here for the Rampage. That one's a fair ball down the left field line. Is that extra bases? No, but the runner comes home, and the Grazers take the 3-2 lead.
The left fielder, number 18.
Chirp Earp steps in. The runner with very good speed on first. Throw over. Ooh, very close. Very, very close. Runner goes. Ooh, close play there at second. Prowse is... Well, Earp strikes out, so we'll hold on to that thought. Grazers get a run here, top of the 6th, so let's see what the bottom part of the order can do here for the Rampage. And Kellen Webb comes in now.
Steve Wright.
He's going to replace Parsons
That's inside.
in center field. 1-2 now, Webb. Robertson, 81 pitches. Hatter makes the diving stop, snow cones it over to yellow for the first out. And Peichel comes in, and we're going to have a pitching change. Petrie Dorsey's going to come in now and replace Robertson, as that one's popped up a mile high. Put over to third base, and Berg is there to put it away for the second out. As McFreddy steps in now. And lines out to Austin. So that's at the bottom of the 6th ends. We go to the top of the 7th. Bottom part of the order due up for the Grazers now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And Amos Yellow steps in. As you can see, the defensive replacement there, Webb in center field. And that one's fouled off. Hear the jingle jangles of our Geek Cheese mascot, Cooper. Hit. And, oh, just past the diving Gilmore. Nice try. Kind of a dying quail out there into no man's land. Class Spark steps in with the runner on. No outs. Top of the 7th. And past the diving Peichel at third base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 5.
And that brings in Harley Stevenson. With 2 on, no outs here in the top of the 7th. And Squibb to Simon, to Sparks, to Chang for the double play, the 1-6-3 double play. Runner advances to third, and that brings up Tony Austin. There's a strike from Simon. I said Simon's been probably the most solid reliever in all of Cheese League baseball. That's a hit into left field. A run scores. The Grazers take the 4-2 lead.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And these Grazers hitters are starting to get to Simon now. Justice Berg now, base hit. And that's an extra base hit into center field. Runners coming home. Berg with an RBI double.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 5.
And Simon's taken out. Gabriel Frazier comes in relief now with 2 outs. And there's a grounder to Peichel. That should end the inning here. This half at least. The Grazers get 2 more runs. They lead at 5-2. Top of the order due up though for the Rampage now. Bottom part of the frame. Let's see if they can make an impact. Petrie Dorsey still in the mound for the Grazers. Grounded to Berg across the diamond for the first out. Miles Pruitt steps in. 1 for 3. And 3-1 now to Pruitt. And Pruitt has walked.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 18.
Brings up Lucian Sparks with 1 on and 1 out. here in the bottom of the 7th. It's grounded. Hatter to yellow for the sure out there at first. Now 2 outs. Kyle Baker steps in. Rampage down to their final out. Fouled off.
Ball inside.
And the 1-2 now to Baker. And there he is, strikes him out. Baker down on strikes to end the game. And Grazers win. So the Grazers win over the Rampage. They improved their record to 7-7. Rampage go to 8-6. We'll see how that ends up there in the Cheddar division. Take a look at the lines here. 5-10-0 for the Grazers, 2-6-0 for the Rampage. Let's have a look here at the offense. Not a lot of offense there from the Rampage, except for that 4th inning. Let's take a look at that offense. Big game for Berg, 2 for 4. For Torres, 2 for 3. And for Esperanza, 2 for 3. And Sparks as well, 2 for 3 on the Grazers side. And on the Rampage side, hits, a lot of hits for Chang and Pruitt and Sparks and Baker all have 1 hit, and then Peichel had a good game, 2 for 3. So a lot of hits on the Grazers side for sure. Robertson gets the win, improves her record to 2-1, 4.5 ERA. Sims gets the loss, drops to 1-2, 2.82 ERA though, pretty darn good ERA. And Petrie Dorsey gets the win, his save rather, his first save of the season. Take a look at the top 3 players. Aria Torres, 2 for 3, homer, 2 RBIs, 2 runs. Justice Berg, 2 for 4, 2 doubles, an RBI and a run. And then Valentino Chang gets the nod there from the Rampage, 1 for 4, a triple, and 2 RBIs. And those were the only runs that the Rampage could get there. It came in the 5th inning. That is it for game number 72, folks. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe to Cheese League Baseball here on Geek Cheese on YouTube. And follow us on Twitter at geek_cheese for all your Cheese League Baseball news and updates and all things geeky and cheesy. Game 72 in the books. Grazers win. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.